Hi there, it's Rob from the Gym Tin. I hope you're well. Welcome to tonight's mobility method. Grab yourself a good pint of water, close the doors and give yourself a good 20-25 minutes here just to chill out and relax and work through some mobility and some stretch. If you had a tough day at work, whatever, this is the great class for you. Tonight's class, we're going to be looking at rotational movements. So let's work that one through. From there, stick your water down on the floor. Find yourself a space, check around one way and check around the other. Make sure you've got plenty of room. There we go. Nice. Okay. From here, we're just going to stretch our arms out wide and then bring our feet so they're a fist gap apart, toes facing in. Rock up and over your toes. Stretch and lever those arms out wide. Drop the chin down on the chest. And allow your feet to just slowly plan to flex. Slow everything down. So if you've just done the HIIT strength training class with me before, heart rate's going to be up. Just chill it out. Slow it right down. Thumbs up, wet the fingers out wide. Stretch, lean back with the chest. Open up through your chest muscles. If you spend a lot of time sitting down at a desk, or on your phone, or driving, this is beautiful for you. Okay, so these arms are going to come back here. Lift. Drive your pelvis forward, lift your chest. Keep it here. Arms still out wide, thumb up, fingers webbed out wide, stretch. From here, we lift our chin back, bring our arms down. Fingers and thumbs are going to rest on top of the pelvis. Lift from your rib cage, pull your shoulder blades just gently back a little bit into position. Open up the gap between your collarbones, widen your torso here. So chin back, looking back up to the ceiling, eyes closed, and then lift your chin a bit more. Now you might find you start to swagger here, and if you need to, open your eyes to pick a spot on the floor or on the wall or on the ceiling, whatever you're looking at, depending on how much flexibility you got. Keep focusing on that spot. Allow those toes to rock over. Give yourself that full plantar flexion, that pointy of the toe down to the ground. And from here, bring your head back to the middle. Still rocking those feet up and down and over. From here, we're just going to close our eyes. So our chin is up in a normal position that feels comfortable for you. And I want you to just focus on your breathing. Don't need to change the breathing. Focus on what it's doing. Slow the tempo down. Raise up, back down. Raise up, back down. Right toe, back down. Left toe, slow it down. Each time, you're just trying to give a little bit more range through that ankle, a little bit more flexion through the toes, a bit more reach each time. Flex, extend. Keep working it. Still keeping those eyes closed. Feel where your breathing is. Slow it down. Really good stuff. From here, standing on the right leg, we're going to kick the left leg heel out, slowly back into plank. Now as you're doing this, you're going to find that right knee is going to flex down to the ground slightly, which is good. And our target here is to keep the heel off the ground all the way through the move. Now you rock, you hinge, you come back up, you lift your chest. We go again. Strong through the thigh, abs brace nicely. Simple, controlled movements. But you should be feeling your right knee right into the top of that right thigh. Keep the pelvis tilted forward, keep the chest lifted. And release. Shake it out. Give yourself a heel kick. Slow it down again. Left foot takes the load. Both feet facing directly forwards. Flex on the right left knee. Lift the right toes. Come back up. Each time we're looking at that pelvis lift. Sternal lift as well. So hinge here. Extend here. Lift the chest. Balance and control. If you feel like you can go deeper and you want to and can keep control, go for it. Keep it safe, relevant, and effective for you. But the target here is to keep that heel up off the floor. But if you need to tap, do what's safe, relevant, effective for you. If you go off balance, loving your work. You're challenging your brain and that neuromuscular pathway. So a little wibble and wobble there, all good. Every time you get a wibble and wobble, in my opinion, and the science tells us, we're developing that connectivity. We're improving the proprioception of the body. The neuromuscular pathways, the pathways between the brain and the muscles, the connectivity and how we join those dots improves. And release, shake it out. Rotate, here we go. So, feet fist gap apart, circle as big, a circle round with your hips. Now as you're doing this isn't a race, this isn't how many can you do. This is can you tilt and can you rotate. Feel the points that cause you discomfort. Find the points as well that reduce your range. So as you're pushing forward, maybe you're coming out diagonally here and you're finding it tight in your lower back. Indication that you probably need to do a restorative stretch class. If you're finding it difficult to complete the circle, strength and mobility needs to work through. So try out the legs, bums and tums, or the hip strength class, or the body conditioning circuits. Counterclockwise, please, because you're going to find different muscle groups engaging here. This isn't speed, this is slow it down. Chill, relax. Circle wider, bigger, turn. Nice. And as you're doing yours, notice where I am on my movement. And if you've done a full circle before I've completed mine, slow it down, chill it out, relax, push, rotate. I want you to feel now we're going to drop our chest lower through the move. So we're going to rotate, drop the shoulders down, through and turn, roll. If you want to, fold the arms. So your arms are folded here, drop down and through and roll. And as you're coming up, lift and roll the shoulders, lift and roll the elbows. Two more here. One more here. And release, shake it out. Okay, so from here, standing on the right leg, point the left foot out to the angle. So diagonally away from your body out to the left side of your room. Tilt, lean back, lifting your chest up towards the ceiling. Balance. Web the arms up wide, stabilize. Rotate. Come back in. Stabilize back up into standing. Keep this leg off the floor if you can. Let's go again. Pointing the foot out diagonally towards the corner of the room. Tilt your chest back. Open the arms up wide, stabilize. Rotate. Bring it back. Bring the arms back in. You're going to hinge. Bring the foot back in. One more here. Go. Foot out on the angle. Point the toe away. Hinge from the hip. Lift the chest. Open the arms up wide. Rotate. Come back in. Bring the hands to the hip. Slowly bring it back. Walk it out. You're going to feel that ankle's got tight. You're going to find it tough through the hips, certainly, and maybe into the groin as well. Let's change it out. Let's swap it over. So feet fist gap apart. Just rock over those feet. That ankle's going to get really tight. Calf starts to pull into this. Okay, so we turn the right foot, toe pointing out to the right corner of the room this time. Plantar flex, push away the toe. Lift the tummy, shoulders back. Extend the arms. Rotate to the right. Keep this left foot still facing forwards. Come back again. Flex the knee. Drop the arms. Bring it back in. Keep this foot off the floor if you can. Turn again. 45-degree angle. Extend. Lean back. Extend the arms. Way. Tilt. Rotate back in. Slowly bring it back in. Hands to hips. Keep the balance. Left ankle working really hard now. Extend the right leg again. Point the toe. Lean the chest back. Extend the arms. Rotate. Bring it back. Slowly bring the hands back to the hip. Tuck the knee back in. Walk it out. Tough work on the calves, yeah? Very good. Very good. Well done. Great stuff there, Joe. Well done. Amy, brilliant. Terry, great work, Denise. Good work, Tracy. Okay. Standing here on the right leg. Circle the leg. Rotate. Take yourself to that curtsy lunge position. So this left foot is pointing in towards that right ankle. Okay, from here, you're going to reach down towards the inner thigh. Slowly back up. Drive the pelvis forward. Load the right leg again. Slowly take it back. Now, how far do you want to go around? Can you take that left leg straight across the body? Keep the balance. Feel the glute. Feel the pelvis rotation. Turn. Slow control. Rotate. Give that foot pointing in. Bring the hands inside the right knee. Reaching down. Slowly back up. Push forward on the foot. Drive. Rotate. Foot rotates in front. Foot rotates back. Flex the knee. Take it out into that lunge position. Turn it in. You can also flex the knee slightly if you want to, but if you are, this knee needs to be tracking the foot forwards, yeah? Reach to the side, encouraging that rotation through the torso. Slowly coming back up, pelvis drive forward, balance. Control the leg back out wide. Foot travels in front. Control it back. And if your balance is going all over the shop, I'm loving what you're doing. Mobility control Superb. Lift chest. Flex if you choose to. Hinge. Reach. Again, this knee tracks forward over the front foot. Slowly comes back up to strengthen. This is a brilliant stretch, by the way, if you struggle with things like sciatica. Foot coming back out. Piriformis gets a lovely big stretch. The obligator as well gets lengthened out. Two muscles there that kind of collapse on top of the sciatic nerve. It's a great way of opening it up. You're probably finding now this standing foot is starting to cramp, perhaps. Keep working it. Again, feel what happens here. Do you want to take a bigger stride this time? Can you lengthen this stride? Flex on the knee if you choose. Bring the hands on the inside of the thigh, the right knee tracking the toe. Reaching down and hinge. Breathe out. Push back up strong. Lengthen and lift the torso. Push balance. Circling wide the foot. Bring it back towards the front. And release. Well done. Good, good. Shake it out. We've got Zoom on here as well. It's great. And it's like watching people doing a Mexican wave. It's brilliant. Well done. And grab yourself a drink of water. It's tough. Okay. So for me, I was standing on the right leg. I'm now going to work standing on the left leg. We're going to work this rotation again. Now, hopefully at this stage, we're standing on the right leg. I can feel the right side of my body starting to work really well. So certainly in the obliques, the external obliques here, work really hard on that movement. A little bit of opening as well, serratus anterior as well. So it's good movements. Okay, so foot out wide. Remember, we're drawing that big circle as far as we can go round. And remember, I want you to take that step as wide as you feel comfortable. Okay, this foot is pointing into the ankle bone of the standing leg, so check. And again, it's your choice how much you want to flex through the knee and feel the lengthening on that glute medius. Your hands are going to come on the inside of the foot, stretching down and reaching. Remember, as we flex through this, that this left knee needs to track and follow the toes facing forwards. Straighten your body out, feel the lengthening on the outside of the hip, and slowly drape those fingers back up into posture. Push, step, and looking good. Take the foot up wide on a journey. Point the toe away from the body. Rotate in front. Can you keep the balance? Can you go wider? Keep the control here. Can you push the foot further away? Toe facing into the ankle. Step longer. Flex the right knee. Turn the torso in towards the other foot. Stretch and drop. Now, as you get more confidence through this, you'll be able to flex through and arch through the back. Push back up again. Take the load on the left leg. Can you maintain balance? Can you rotate? Can you lift? Get the torso up. How far does that foot want to come around on rotation? Let it come back, come wide. Beautiful. This leg's got to go bigger, go wider. Twist. I want to see you go off balance. Yeah? Trust it. Can you take that foot a little bit wider? Is that knee tracking forward? Are you hinged? Are you reached? Coming back up into press. Extending the pelvis forward. Lift and balance. Toe points away. Extend. Straight leg. Reach over the front of the foot. Balance. Control. Point. Calf is going. You can feel it. Stretch. and reach, flex, hinge and reach. Breathe out, push back up, balance. Legs really getting tired now. The arch of the foot, those muscles underneath, really working hard. If you struggle with things like plantar fasciitis, this is a really great little exercise as well for that. Because the big toe, little toe have to get squeezed down to the floor. The heel down to the ground. Knee tucks again. Reflex. Can we get that a little bit longer in that stride? Can we hinge? Oh. Drop. And release. Slowly stepping, balancing, kicking the leg out wide. Stretch and push. Pelvis forward, lift the chest. Beautiful. And release. Shake it out. Roll the hips. Feel how much more room you've got in there, especially if you've spent a day in the chair. This is a great little movement for you. Counterclockwise again for me. Round it goes. Two more here. One more here. Nice. Side rotate. Bring the left hand up onto the left hip. Reach your hand, right hand down to the side of the knee. And reach. From there, it's going to rotate behind. Come back forward. Come back to the side of the knee and stretch and reach again. Slow control behind. Slow control forward. Back to the side and drop. Slowly control back to the top. Right hand on the right hip. Left hand drops. Reach behind. Reach forward. Back to the side. Drop again. Rotate back. Rotate forward. Back to the side. Slowly back up. Here we go. Right hand to the right side. Slow control back up to the left. Hold it to the left. Rotate to the back. Rotate to the forwards. Back to the side. Back up through side flexion. Reach down to the right. Slow control back down to the left. Back to the right again. Slow it down to finish. Great training session tonight. Well done. Forward fold through Romanian deadlift. Stretch your back out through good morning stretch to elevation to wide position. Roll the shoulders back over the top. Go again. Hinge from the hips, drop down. Controlling back up. Pelvis drives forward. Lift up high and wide into Y. Rock the arms back through circle. Hands on top of the knees, dropping down again. Slowly back up, control through position. Drive the hips forward. Lift up wide into Y. Drop, roll back through the shoulders. Last one here, down. Control back up. Pelvis drives forward. We lift, we circle. And release. Well trained. Interlock the fingers, roll around one way. Roll back the opposite way. Excellent training session. Well done. Grab yourself a drink of water, please. Take a sip, lick around your lips and hydrate. You should feel, it's a wonderful experience. But for me, I can certainly feel that I'm standing a little bit stronger, a little bit more on purpose, a little bit more into the neutral spine. I've got a lovely little arch in the spine here. See how it's feeling for you. If you did that live, hashtag the replay. Let me know how you got on with it. Otherwise, see you next time for the next one. Really well trained. Cheers.